right? What exactly is a lead? Is a lead a potential sale? Maybe so, but I'm more simple and I like to keep things super practical. So I just define a lead like this. A lead is a conversation started with the right person. So then the question I need to be asking myself if I'm trying to solve the lead equation is how can I get more conversations started with the right people? Yo, 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 welcome to another episode of Own the Exit. I'm here in the studio solo today. Caleb, your co-host here at Own the Exit. Typically, I'm here with Aaron, but Aaron's not on this episode. And what I wanted to do was give you something super tactical. You're a business owner, right? You're an entrepreneur. You're trying to build a business that you eventually can step back from, and you're able to achieve the ultimate goal of entrepreneurship, and that is time freedom and financial freedom. And that's what we do this entire show for, is to help you build your business with that end in mind and ultimately build your life with that end in mind. So you can give time to the things that you actually care about more, your family, your relationships, giving back to your community, the things that you really are passionate about. And I know you're passionate about entrepreneurship. You're passionate about building your business. You do get purpose from doing that. And so you might as well enjoy the journey and have fun as you're building your business. And one of the biggest challenges, and I talk to business owners all the time, and one of the biggest challenges business owners face, especially in a digital economy, right, is getting leads for their business. So on this episode, I want to be real tactical for you. I want to give you some real tactical tips that are going to help you generate and create new leads for your business, and then begin to scale that ability to generate new leads for your business so that you're putting a pipeline of fresh opportunity right into your business, right? New money, new revenue coming in. That's what we want. We want more money, more revenue, more cash flow, right? You're not going to get more cash flow without more revenue, right? So you got to get leads. When you don't have a strong pipeline of leads, it typically causes three bigger problems. Number one, you become desperate every time you do have a few leads. So you or your sales team or your email marketing team, right? They end up relying on higher pressure sales tactics. You end up sending out, 10 annoying, urgent email call to actions that burn out your list and cause a bunch of people to unsubscribe, or you get on that Zoom call or you get in that face-to-face meeting and you come across as needy because you don't have 3, 4, 5, 6 more conversations that day to have. This is like your one shot to get that sale. This is your one lead, right? Or you only got a few leads. And so not having a robust pipeline of leads is going to make you become a needy salesperson or needy marketer. And a needy salesperson is a bad salesperson. Okay. If you're converting through landing pages that are accessed through email marketing, then you still can come across as needy, right? If you're sending your list of 300 people or 1,000 people or 10,000 people, you're sending them 3, 4 emails a day or an email every single day, asking them to buy something, asking them to invest, asking them to do this. And the only time they ever hear from you is you telling them they need to give you money, right? I'm telling you, you don't want to come across as needy. You have to remember that you are the prize. Your product, your service, your opportunity, right? That's the prize. But if you don't have a pipeline of leads coming in that you're showing that opportunity to, that you're presenting that product to, that you're showing that service to, it's going to be really hard to not come across as needy. So problem number one, when you don't have enough leads, is the chances of you coming across as needy significantly increase. Number two, if you don't have a strong pipeline of leads, then odds are your revenue is going to decrease, right? It's going to decline, which is going to lead to less money for you to be able to spend on advertising and marketing, which is going to lead to fewer leads, which is going to lead to less money. And eventually it's a vicious cycle that can actually completely destroy your business. So if you are not increasing your number of leads coming into your business, then that's a problem. right? Understand that's a problem. If you have more leads last quarter than you've had this quarter, then your business is growing in a negative trajectory, right? So understanding you have to solve this problem of getting more leads. Your revenue will continue to decline, or it'll start to decline if you don't have more leads coming into your business. The last thing, and I think this is probably the most important one, to be honest with you, if you don't have a steady pipeline of leads coming into your business, then you're going to start viewing every new conversation as if it's a potential sale, right? And you'll probably end up overlooking the higher value opportunities that some of those relationships could produce. And I'll give you kind of a story of a real life example of this, of this kind of situation for me. Um, about 18 months ago, I was at a networking event in Washington, D.C. Okay, and I met the event host, a guy named Wayne. Now, Wayne definitely had the capacity to become an investor client with our firm. And he actually did end up investing as the first thing he did with us. But because I didn't come across as desperate to get him as an investor client, because I wasn't trying to view this new relationship, this new connection, and go straight for, hey, this is a sale, then not only did Wayne end up becoming an investor with me, but he also ended up partnering up. We launched a fund where he went out and got over $4 million more of investors to come into our firm in one quarter. Now, if I'd tried to push straight to the close with Wayne, then I would have missed the higher value opportunity. And one of the reasons that I was able to do that is because I knew Wayne wasn't the only conversation I was going to get to have that week with a potential investor. Right? So I was able to view every person as if they are an actual person and see what's the greatest value of this relationship in my life and this relationship in my business. And so when you go to a networking event and you don't have any leads, then chances are you're looking at everybody as if they're the sale. Right? And you're going to come across as this person that all you care about is just transactional relationship, and you're never going to actually see higher value opportunities. Remember, leads are the lifeblood of your business. And as you can see, not having enough of them will kill your business in so many different ways. You're never going to be able to build a business that you can exit or limit your active involvement in without solving the lead equation or the lead puzzle. And it all kind of starts with defining what is a lead. Right? What exactly is a lead? Is a lead a potential sale? Maybe so, but I'm more simple, and I like to keep things super practical. So I just define a lead like this. A lead is a conversation started with the right person, right? A lead is a conversation started with the right person. So then the question I need to be asking myself if I'm trying to solve the lead equation is, how can I get more conversations started with the right people? That's really it. If you break it down that simple, then it becomes a lot easier to figure out how to have those conversations. Now, the best place I think to start doing this, if you're struggling right now to get new leads into your business, is to focus on referral leads. And so I'm going to give you this one hack before we sign off on this episode of how you can get 10 new referral leads within the next week without spending any money, and it'll probably take you only about 60 to 90 minutes to do it. And I helped a gal do this exact thing for her health and wellness product business, and it blew her mind, the results. Okay, and so it's called the Dream Client Interview. And I didn't make this up. I didn't invent this tool. My business coach actually taught this to me, and I've used it in my current business. But here's how it works. Go out and identify your top 5 to 10 current clients or customers, right? The people that you love working with, the people that create the least amount of resistance for you, they're the most enjoyable, and they spend some money with you, right? Go identify, make a list of those 5 to 10 dream clients. You probably got 3 or 4 of them in your mind right now, right? And I want you to write out a text message to them if you have that, or an email directly from you, not from your automated system, not from any of that. I want it coming from your personal number to their personal personal number if you have it, or coming from your personal email to their personal email if you have it, right? And I wanted to say something like this: Hey, John, I'm working with a business coach, and he told me to identify the type of customer that I love working with, and you are it. Would you mind jumping on a 5 to 10 minute call with me just so I can ask you a few questions? It helped me out a lot. Thanks, John. Something like that. Send them that text message. They're most likely going to feel super honored, and he's probably going to be more than happy to help you out. So then you jump on the call. You're going to ask John 5 questions. Number one question: Hey, John, how'd you hear about my company? How did we get connected, right? Now, this is going to help you see where your best lead sources are. You do 5 or 10 of these, you're going to see, wow, most of these people came from Facebook. Most of these people came from referrals. Most of these people, whatever it is. So then you're going to see, okay, these are my best lead sources. This is where I want to focus my time and attention, right? Number 2, what made you move forward with buying my product or service? Right? And they're going to tell you because they already bought it, right? They're going to tell you, and they're going to give you their buying motive. What motivated them and what caused them to decide to buy your product, use your service, invest in your opportunity. And you're going to now know what your strongest selling points are to your dream client, right? Number 3 question you're going to ask them: what are you trying to achieve by using my product or using my service? Basically, what's your goal by investing in my opportunity, right? And what this is going to help you do is uncover their internal problem. What's the internal problem they're trying to solve, right? And when you know what the internal problem they're trying to solve is, then you know how to communicate on those internal problems to other dream clients in the future, new leads. Number 4, give them a chance to give you any more information, right? So anything else you can think of that makes you feel confident that me or my product or my service can help you achieve your goals. They're going to give you what they think they want. They're going to give you more internal and external problems that they think your product will solve, or that your product or service or investment opportunity is solving for them, right? And so you're getting all of this data, this information that's going to help you communicate a message in a way that attracts more people like your dream clients, right? But question number 5, this one is the secret sauce to this strategy, because it's going to get you those 10 referral leads almost immediately. Okay. And here it is. The last question you ask them is, hey, John, are there any other people that you know who might want to try our company? Hey, John, are there any more people that you know who might be interested in investing in this opportunity? Hey, John, are there any more people that you know that might benefit from using this product, right? Or signing up for this service? They're going to probably, they're going to say yes or no. And then you're going to ask them, hey, who are they? Would you mind making a warm introduction? It would mean a lot to me. Maybe you have something planned where you can incentivize them to do that and say, hey, if they end up buying, then I'll give you, a $50 Visa gift card, or I'll give, I'll do something to take care of you. I'll give you a 15% discount on your next order, or 20%, just figure some way to incentivize them to make the warm connection. But once they made that warm connection, that lead is not only going to be a free lead that costs you nothing except maybe the $50 Visa gift card if you end up having to do that, but it's going to have cost you really nothing. But referral leads are the warmest leads you can get, right? Now, I get it. We all love sexy, scalable marketing strategies, okay? But if you're struggling to get leads, or if your lead flow is going down, then it's time to get scrappy, and starting with referrals is your best friend. So this is by far the most effective way that I've found to get referral leads. It's worked in our business, and I hope that it works in yours. And the great thing about referral leads is they typically have a much higher conversion rate. They stick around as a customer for longer, and they're more likely to provide referrals as well. And so if lead flow is an issue, this is where you start. And in the future, you can always come up with ways to make it scalable as your volume of leads increases. You can add systems that run without you having to physically call people using tools like Typeform or Google Forms or SurveyMonkey or something like that to get your customers to give you these insights and to make those referrals. But as you continue to build your business with the end in mind, go out this week and get 10 referrals for free, and then hit us up on YouTube and drop it in the comments on this video how it went for you. Okay, so that's all for this episode of Own the Exit. I know we went super tactical. That's not as common here, but I wanted to be able to add this value to you. And I know there's a few of you out there who benefited from this. If you did, why don't you share it with someone else that you think might benefit from it? And that's it for today. We'll see you next time on Own the Exit.